Hello there. Welcome to the Uncover Your Inner Desires quiz. And today I'm going to teach you how you can understand your business mindset and what it is you really want. Whether you find yourself lacking clarity or direction in your business, or you're just not even sure what you want to do yet, no worries. We're going to cover all of those here, and we're going to make sure that you are not only able to identify where it is you really are, but what it is you really truly want and what those next steps to get there are. Okay, so let's go ahead and dive in. So how this is going to work, this is a multiple choice 9-question quiz. And I'm going to ask you to go through, answer the questions, and keep track of your answers, just the letter and the point value, if you're going to follow along in the video. The other option is by using the link below that you can go through, take the quiz. It will give you your point total, and then you can just come back here to the video to see the wrap up part where we go through and explain what your point value actually means in terms of where you're at. And then of course, also what those next steps are to get what it is you truly want. Okay. Okay, so we are about to dive in. So get your pen and pencils ready, or get ready to click on that link below. If you are using the link below, don't forget to come back here to the video, because you need the last part of this video in order to actually tell you what you need to do with the answers that you come up with from this quiz. So, okay, number one, why do you want to start your own business? Okay, good question, I hope, right? So you need to select the one answer that most resonates with you and what you think. There is no right or wrong answer here. Any answer does work, but be honest with yourself, because the more honest you can be, the better results you're going to get. So select one of the options here. And if you are using the video to do your quiz and you're writing down your answers, don't forget to write down your point value. Number two, if you had to work at night and on the weekends in order to make this business a reality, would you do it? Again, no right or wrong here. Be honest with yourself. Grab the answer that you're feeling most resonating with you and write down that point value. Number three, have you talked to your friends or family, your non-business owning friends and family specifically, about your business or business idea yet? Okay, make sure you grab your answer. I'm going to go on to the next. Number four, when you think about who it is that you want to work with, do you have a clear picture in your head yet of who that is? And again, it's totally fine if you don't. Everybody's at a different place. But if you don't know exactly, I mean exactly who it is that you want to work with and who you want to help, make sure that you answer correctly here and write down that point value. Number five, I am confident in the results that I provide to my clients or customers. Number six, when you think about building a business and all that goes into it, how do you feel? Okay, now select only one of these answers. Some of them, might encompass more than one, but only one answer here, okay? Number seven, when you talk about your business or business idea, how do you find yourself feeling? From these four options here, select the one that best describes how you feel. Number eight, do you feel as though you have a clear understanding of what you actually need to do to build your business? And again, there is no judgment here. Everybody's at a different place, but be very honest with yourself, because if you do not have that very clear understanding, you need to know it. Okay, finally, number nine, last question here. When you think about investing in your business, and whether this is to hire a virtual assistant, to hire a coach, invest in a social media manager, to buy a new computer or other software or supplies or hard costs associated with your business, what is the first thought that pops into your head? Okay, and be very honest with yourself here, because if you are not going to get accurate results. Okay, you got it? So make sure that you have at this point, if you've been following along with me, that you've written down the point value. So now I need you to go ahead and add up your points. Okay, and if you have taken the quiz using the link below, please go ahead and grab that point total because you're going to need it on the next two screens. Okay, so where are you? That's why you're here, right? Okay, so I've framed it up based on your answers, where it is that you are going to fall. Okay, so let's tell you where it is that you're at. So if you came up with a 0 to 20 answer, you are what I like to call in the just dipping my toes in phase. What does this mean? Well, this means, that you are literally just dipping your toes in the water or in the pool. Okay, you aren't quite ready. You aren't sure or not ready or don't want to put in the work yet, but you know that you want the business and the results that come with owning a successful business. So you've started to think about it, but you're not really there yet to put in the work. Totally fine. If you landed in that 20 to 25 range, you're where I would call on the hamster wheel. Okay, and what that means, if you've ever seen a hamster on their cage, a lot of times they have the wheel and they're in there, they're running for exercise, and they're running like there's no tomorrow, and like they're running for freedom, right? But they're not going anywhere except in a circle. So if you are on that hamster wheel, what this means for you is that you want to be an entrepreneur, but you lack clarity. You lack the clarity around what you want and need in your business. So you keep spinning your wheel, spinning your hamster wheel over and over, and you aren't getting anywhere. Does this sound familiar? Okay. So that's a very small range there, right? That next phase is 25 to 35, and that is on the treadmill. And what this means is you're off the wheel, right? You're going in a straight line instead of in circles right now, but you still feel unsure of yourself and or your business. Maybe you're still struggling with the idea of investing in yourself, whether that's a coach, whether again, that's a virtual assistant or anything else, but you are not yet comfortable with the idea of investing in yourself or your business in order to actually get ahead. You find yourself working on a lot of busy work rather than initiatives that can actually move you forward in your business. So you're doing what I like to call working in your business instead of on your business. Now, for different people, this means different things, but a lot of times we do bury ourselves in that busy work in order to avoid the hard work that comes next. So if you're on the treadmill, this is the stage that you're at. And then the last one is the 35 to 45 range. And if you landed here, congratulations. This means you are fully committed and ready for action. You are on a path to success and ready to kick some ass. You may know that you probably still need help, right? But you know that, and you're actively moving forward and you're actively taking steps to move forward in your business. So you are probably either already working with a coach, or you're ready to hire a coach or mentor, or you've worked with one and you're done and you're ready to really dig in and achieve your goals, but you know that you've needed help and you've gotten it, or you're ready to get it and to stop making those same mistakes. You're getting off the hamster wheel, off the treadmill, and you are going onto the open trails to run. So now you know where you're at, but now what do you do? What is that next step for you based on where you're at? Okay, so no matter where you are at, having some type of a plan for next steps, if business ownership is truly for you, you need to know those next steps, right? So if you're in that 0 to 20 range where you're just dipping your toes in, what I'm going to suggest for you is some meditation and or soul searching. I recognize that not everybody likes meditation. I used to be very guilty of that. So at this point, I want you to ask yourself, is entrepreneurship what I truly want? And if so, what is holding me back from doing it? And am I willing to change those things in order to make this happen for myself? Be very honest with yourself here, okay? So if you are someone that meditates, this is something I would say meditate on. If not, then maybe you do some brainstorming around this. But if the answer to this question is no, that you are not willing to change those things to make this happen for yourself, then you may want to consider that business ownership is not for you. And this is okay. It doesn't mean you failed, because the thing is, we need people who want to stay in their 9-to-5s. Maybe that's where you feel more secure, whatever it is. But we do need those people for the world to go on, right? Because if we don't have people working in restaurants or working at tech companies or, I don't even know, working at the newspaper or the TV stations, like, things don't happen. We need those people. So it's okay. If the answer is yes, then I want to say congratulations, right? And that next step is going to be to create a list of the top 5 things that you think you need to change in order to get on that right path. Okay, and those are your next steps. One of those next steps should be to join the Build and Scale a Profitable Business Facebook group. The link for the group is below. Go ahead, click that to join. This is our Facebook group where we do everything from providing support for entrepreneurs and aspiring entrepreneurs and digital nomads to providing live trainings and teachings and shows with guest experts, as well as just unlimited support, answering questions, providing information that will help you to move forward in your business. We have lots of guides and other things to help you on your journey. So no matter where you're at, if you're just starting to dip your toes in and you're not really ready yet, this is going to be a great place for you. So go in, introduce yourself. Love to see you there. Now, if you are on the hamster wheel, right? So you're moving, but you're moving in circles right now. I still want you to go join that Facebook group. So again, link below. And once you get in there, send a message to myself or one of my admins and request that someone send you the Goalify Your Growth workshop. And what this is it's going to be a recording from a workshop that I did recently that is going to help you get some clarity around your goals so that you can then make a solid plan to get off the wheel and onto the treadmill. So I want you to watch the workshop then and complete the recommended exercises. It is a workshop, so it's hands-on. So most of that you can do right while you're watching that video. And then when you're done, I want you to go ahead and send your work to me and then set up a call to review those goals together. Okay, so there'll be a link at the end of that video as to where you can book the call. Otherwise, at the end of this video, we are also going to share that, and there's going to be a link below here that you can click on to do that. So you can actually go ahead and set that up right away for a few days from now, and then you complete the video in the meantime. Okay, so let's say you got the 25 to 35 and you're on the treadmill. For you, what I want you to start doing is start talking, right? Start talking to your network, start talking to other people in your family, in your friend group about your business and your business idea. Get excited about it. Allow yourself to feel like it is real. Okay, so that's step number 1. Step number 2, I want you to create 2 lists, a list of things that you are working on currently, and then a list of things that you think that you maybe could be working on that are more going to be more productive to your end goals. Okay. And I want you then to compare those lists and the results that they actually are going to provide in your business so that you can start seeing where the gaps are, right? And then it'll help you to start shifting your focus to, rather than the things that you are doing that are getting you nowhere, to the things that are going to help propel you forward. Okay. Then once you've done that comparison, I want you to create a weekly list of results producing tasks that you can work on and a plan to stay accountable with those. So if you have joined the Facebook group, this is a great place to do that. I love to hear your goals and what you're working on every week, because the more you can share this, the more it's going to keep you going. Accountability is proven to be just so powerful. So how are you going to hold yourself accountable? And get help. Sharing is caring about you. The more you share that burden and you get help, the easier this is going to be for you. So if you care about yourself in this journey, don't go at it alone. So again, whether this is joining our Facebook group, whether this is hiring a coach, whether it is having an accountability partner, whatever that is, share the load, get the help. Okay. You can't go at this alone. And if you do, it's going to be a very lonely, lonely road. Okay. So if you hit the 35 to 45 range, you are fully committed and ready for action. So for you, what you need to do, again, join the group because you're ready. You're ready for those next steps. And this group, it's for all levels. So I want you to create a plan of action, which includes the following. So I want you to include your goals or plans for investing in yourself and your business, because again, if you're at this stage, you know that you need help. And you know that help comes in the form of investing. That might be $1, it might be $1,000. It's not about the value, it is about the right steps for you. So make a plan for what those goals are. Then I want you to create a plan of action on how you're going to reach your clients. Now, if you've worked with a coach already, you probably know exactly what you need to do. If you haven't, that's okay too. It doesn't mean that what you write is set in stone and that you can't change it, but you need to have a plan to actually reach out to clients, because if you don't, how are you going to actually get revenue coming into your business, right? Next, I want you to write down a plan for who is going to help you achieve your goals and when you are going to get that help. So whether this is asking your mom for help or whether it's asking a coach for help and hiring a coach, doesn't matter. Who is going to help you and when are you going to get that help? This needs to be concrete. Lastly, when will you achieve your high-level goals by? Now, understanding that goals sometimes do have to shift, but you have to have a deadline. And this is in some of my other sessions, you'll have heard me talk about SMART goals. They need to be specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and timely, meaning there needs to be a timestamp on this. So when are you going to achieve these high-level goals by? And if you have not already, I need you to start completing market research to really get clear on exactly who your ideal client is, and how then you can reach them is going to become a lot easier for you. Okay. So there you have it. Those are your plans for hitting those next steps. No matter where you are in your life as an entrepreneur and as a remote-based entrepreneur specifically, these are the steps that you are going to want to take to get to that next level. And the thing is you're going to go through the path, right? You're going to start at the 0 to 20 and eventually you'll get to the 35 to 45. Some people jump faster than others. Some people take their time. It's fine. You need to figure out the path that works for you. But no matter what, take the actions and figure out where it is you truly want to be. Okay, you know where you are, but where do you truly want to be? Do you want to be fully committed and ready for action? Or do you want to just dip your toes in? Or do you want to go back to the 9 to 5? Totally fine. But if you're the type of person who really wants to see this work, so that you can gain the clarity you need to be able to leave your job, right? And grow and scale your online business, or just simply create a life that you're in control of and that you love, then let's just book a simple 15-minute call, okay? I want to book a short strategy session so we can review your goals, review where it is that you're at, and make a plan for you to actually make this year that lasting change can happen, that leaving your job is a reality. Being an entrepreneur, supporting yourself, living life on your terms from anywhere in the world, that's your reality, okay? So bring everything that you did here, book a call, and I will go ahead and review that strategy with you so we can get you on the right foot to reaching your goals this year, okay? So you can reach out via email to us at hello@thezennialtraveler.com, or you can book a call using the link displayed here. Those links are available below, so you can go ahead and click and move forward from there. So I'm looking forward to talking to you and so excited to help you along in your journey. So thanks again for joining.